Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast. And this is my Makeup Monday for Monday, what are we up to? The 11th of November 2024. So welcome. Today I'm going to do a fun fold. I have done this fold before, but I just thought it was a nice, easy, fun fold, and I thought I'd recreate it again, quite differently to the way I did it last time. And I'm also actually killing two birds with the one stone. My team leader has put up a team challenge, so I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone with this card, so I'll be able to put it into the team challenge as well. Sneaky, aren't I? So let's go down to the craft desk and we can get started. Okay, first of all, I need to tell you, this coming Wednesday, the 13th of November to the 15th of November, there is a seasonal sale from the annual catalogue. So it's not from any other catalogues or online exclusives, it's the annual catalogue only. And you'll get 20% off bundles, 20% off designer series paper, 10% off cardstock, and 10% off ink. And the ink includes ink pads, refills. I'm just going to put my phone on to silent. Ink pads, refills, markers, stamping blends. Cardstock is all the cardstock in the annual catalogue, excluding the Close to My Heart cardstock. Designer series paper in the annual catalogue, and the bundles in the annual catalogue. So if that interests you and you'd like to grab a bargain from the annual catalogue, please put an order in from Wednesday through to Friday. You can go to my online store and use this host code. So my online store is www.Denise McCabe, all lowercase and one word, .stampinup.net. That is my online email address. It takes you straight to my online store. So, or you can just message me or email me, whatever works for you, whatever's easiest. So just remember that it's a really good sale, seasonal sale, starting on Wednesday the 13th to Friday the 15th. So that's that. Okay, so we're going to do a faux center step card. So I did this one earlier in the year. I think could have even been late last year. I don't know. Where has this year gone? And I used the Latte Love Suite, which is an online exclusive collection. And it's really cool little faux center step card. So that's what it looks like side on. And I just cut out one of the coffee cups from the paper that comes in that suite. And yeah, I have done center step cards before where you actually cut the card base and make it fold and everything. These faux ones are so much easier, and you know what, I like easy. So we're going to recreate a faux center step card, but I'll show you what we're using today. We're going to use, not a sketch, that's not what we're doing. We're going to use this Beach Day stamp set and dies, which is carried over. Now this is no longer a bundle. In the Encore section, let me just see, carryover sets, yeah. These were bundled when they first came out, but these are no longer bundled together. So with this seasonal sale, it's not on individual items. It's not on individual stamp sets and dies. It's only on the bundles. Stamp die bundles and stamp punch bundles. But I'm using this set today to create my card. And what else am I using? I think oh no, I am using some designer, but how would you know where that is? Designer series paper. Let me see if I can find it for you. In this paper, where are you? Paper, 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 dies, paper and packaging, designer series paper. Here we go. It's the no, it's not. Let me just, I'll show it to you as we're getting to it. I can't, it goes with the Birdhouse Suite. So let's find it in the sweet selection. Let's have a little look here. I will get to it. Here it'll go with... Okay, it's this one, number 8, the Country Woods Designer Series paper. I'm using that paper, which seems a bit strange when I'm doing like a beach themed card, but that's the paper I'm using. So that will be, the papers are 20% off. So all the Designer Series paper in the annual catalogue are 20% off. So that's what I'm using for our card today. So let's just put the catalogue away and bring in, I've got my little Latte Love sample. I've already put some things on, stamps on blocks, but I am going to actually cut my base card stock. I've done a little bit of cutting, so let me just get all my pieces here. I've done a little bit, put that there, but I'm going to bring my card stock in. So this is the paper that we're using, the Country Woods paper in the annual catalogue. It's really good neutral paper. I don't have the Birdhouse Suite, but it's just great paper. Okay, so let me grab my trimmer. This is a A4 piece of basic beige cardstock, and I'm just going to look at my instructions. These were my instructions for my Latte Love faux center step card, but I have just changed them a little bit. So A4 cardstock's 21 centimeters by 29.7. So we are going to cut this in half at 14.8 centimeters. There we go. And we're going to score it. So cutting blade out of the way. We're going to score it at 2.5. Just making sure I'm still recording. 2.5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 13 centimeters. Okay, so that's our card base. As you can see, I've just made it a fraction bigger than my Latte Love one. Okay, so that was scoring at 2.5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 13 centimeters. Then we're going to get our other half of our piece of basic beige, which is already 21 centimeters, and we're going to cut it at 10.5 centimeters. So you'll have that little piece left over, which are great for making labels and tags for your cards. And we're going to turn it around and score it at 10.5. So basically just scoring it in half. Okay, so that is our card base, and so that's our card base and our center step. So let me grab my bone folder. So we're going to make this one a mountain fold. This first 2.5 centimeters is a mountain fold. Okay, the 5 centimeter one's a valley. And so is this 13 centimeter fold. That's a valley fold as well. So our card base, the bottom part, is done. You can see how it's like a tent and like a little tent. And then we've got our piece that's going to go over the top. That's scored in half at 10.5 centimeters. I'm just going to give that a nice score. And so that is our our center step. So it's going to go on our card like so. And because we're not cutting the card base, this wraps around and just adheres to the back. So it's really, really easy. So let's get our other pieces back in, and we can start doing a little bit of matting. So I have got a palm tree. I've got a little strip that's 14.4 centimeters. Let me just, 14.3 by 2. That's going to go down here. And then I've got a piece 7.5 centimeters by 14.3. That's going to go there. I've got another piece 7.5 centimeters by 14.3. That's going to go on the back. I didn't put a piece of paper on the back here, but I am going to today. So let's grab our glue and just attach these pieces. So I'm going to pop that on, making sure there's a border all the way around, top, bottom, left and right. Just push that down. And I'm going to do the same with this one. You know, actually, I like this piece a little bit better. I'm going to use this piece for here, although that will be, just thinking, that will be sort of, I'll use it that way around. Okay. Because this is sort of going to be the ocean in the background. That's my thought process. So I'm just going to do this, and we'll map that onto our card base. And again, just a little border, top and bottom, left and right. Push that down. Now we don't want to put this one on the back yet, because we've got to put our center step on. Okay. But you can see how that's sort of coming together. Okay, so this is going to be our piece that's going to go over the top like so and wrap around the card. But like so. But I am going to put this little piece on the front, which is kind of like our sand. So let's just get our glue and mat that down. I hope everyone's had a nice weekend. We've had a nice weekend. I had a card class on Saturday and that was fun. And Sunday we went for our lovely walk, and our daughter rang up and said, "You guys walking?" We said yes. And she said, "Can I come and join you?" We went, "If you want to." So this is how we're going to do this. Okay. So we could actually go ahead and put that onto our card base. I'm just going to, my blade in my trimmer was cutting a bit rough, but it's a fairly new blade, so I don't know why. Okay, now I'm going to bring this down to my glass mat, and I'm just going to work out exactly where I want it. I might use a pencil. Where's my pencil? Here it is. Because I want it roughly 2 centimeters in from either end. So let me just get that sorted. And that's about right. Okay, so I've just sort of put a little pencil mark where I want it. Now I am going to get my glue, and I'm going to put my glue between my 2 pencil marks. So I'm just going to do that. I don't want to do too much because we don't want glue spurtage. And I'm going to grab my panel, my center step panel, and I'm going to line it up with my pencil marks, and they can be rubbed out later, so that's not a problem, and just press that down. Oh, I did have a little bit of glue spurtage. There we go. Okay, now this is going to wrap around the back and go straight down like so. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put glue all where I want that panel to meet up. Now it doesn't go quite to the bottom, but that's okay, because we're going to put this over the top and sort of cover that up like so. You don't have to do that, but if you just want to, if you want to hide your little bit of overlaying cardstock, you can. I didn't on my early espresso. You can sort of see there's the ridge, but you know what, it's sort of dark color and you can't really see it, and it's not an issue. You don't have to cover it up, but I'm going to today. So we'll do that now. I really love that side, but that doesn't go with my beach theme, so I'm sticking with the water, the ocean. The ocean is, and the beach is one of my most favourite places in the world to be. I find the ocean and the sea is very calming, unless it's stormy and then it's wild and woolly. Okay, so that is our card base sorted. Let's put our lid back on. That's our card base sorted. Okay, so now I am going to, I've got a palm tree cut out. I'm going to do a palm tree. This is from the Beach Day bundle. I'll put all that together in a moment. Whoops. But before we do that, I need to stamp my... There we go. I need to stamp my beach hut. So let me find the stamp case. I'm going to stamp this, and I'm going to cut it out, and then we're going to colour it in. So, and I might actually do a couple of surfboards. This is a little bit of, I've got one already, which I might do. This is just a little bit of cardstock that I did some blending on and then splattered water onto it. And it looks really cool. So I might cut another surfboard out with that. So let's just get our black Memento ink. And ink up our little surf life-saving hut. Okay. So I'll just stamp that down. Press it down nice and hard. Yay. Love it when it works. And before we do anything else, I might stamp another surfboard because I think I do want some surfboards. So if you do any ink blending and have anything left over, put it aside, because you never know when you might just want to do a surfboard or something. You know, like I obviously have done it used it for some other cards, but I thought this time I did that one this morning and I thought, you know what, I could do that again. So I do need that die, and I will need the surfboard die, so I might as well get those off now. And I just want to stamp a surfboard. So let me just grab a block. This one will do. And stamp another surfboard. I might do it with, this one's got more blue in it, so I might do it like this. So it's sort of pink and blue. Okay. So now I'll grab my cut and emboss machine, and oops, let me just put my surfboard away. This stamp set's got so many things in it. It's so cool. I love it. And I'm actually making a Christmas card. I know you're probably thinking, what? But here in Australia, we have a hot Christmas. We have summer for Christmas. If you're watching from somewhere else in the world, our Christmas is hot. So I am actually making an Australian Christmas card. So let me just move these to one side and grab my cut emboss machine. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay, so I always cut before I colour, because I can spend a whole lot of time colouring, and then if I don't line my die up straight, I can come unstuck and all my good hard work of colouring in goes out the window, and I just want to cry then. So I'm going to put that across there. This is my tape that I use. It's like masking tape. I'll cut my other surfboard separately. So if I miscalculate with my die cutting, I haven't wasted all that time colouring in and wanting to cry. So let me just get this off and we'll see how good I lined that up or how bad I lined that up. That's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and colour that now, but I just wanted to do the cutting first. So I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Slide this back through and I'll grab my little surfboard. And I'm going to put that like so and grab my top plate. And like there's not much left on that coloured piece of cardstock that I did some blending on, but there's enough there. See, that's my surfboard, isn't it cool? There's enough there that I could get another surfboard. If I really wanted to, I could get another surfboard out of that. So I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to throw it away. So let's move our cut emboss machine back over to my bench. Okay, so let's bring our bits and pieces back in. There's our little sample card. And here's our 2 surfboards. Here's our little life-saving hut. And I'll just pop my dies away before I lose anything. So I've still got this labelled that it was a bundle, but it's no longer a bundle. I should fix that so it's not confusing. They're 2 separate items, the stamps and dies. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my blends. And part of the team challenge, there were some colours that we could use, or we could just do a beach theme. So I'm kind of combining some colours that were in the challenge, and this one. Okay. So this one is Dark Lemon Lolly. I am not actually going to do any blending. I am just going to colour. Just colour with my pen. So our surf life-saving huts can be, I don't know, all kinds of colours, I guess. Most of them seem to be white. But I just thought, seeing that we are here in Australia coming into summer and our weather is getting warmer, we had a few very hot days last week, I thought, you know what, I'm doing this. I'm making a South Pacific Christmas card. Okay, so this is Peach Pie. This is one of the other colours we could use for the challenge. I'm not using all of the colours. You didn't have to use all of the colours, so I thought, okay, I'll choose some and just choose the beach theme as well. So I am going to go around my window frame. So this set doesn't really require much, like, you know, detail with the blending, so that's why I'm not worrying about the blending. I had thought of making the Lifebuoy excuse me, into a Christmas wreath, but then I thought, you know what, nah. Okay, so this is light pecan pie. I'm going to do the railing on the life-saving hut in light pecan pie. Okay. There we go. And there is a standalone die just to cut a beach. Yeah. So you've got like the beach hut that you can create, and that's the hut. That's the legs of the hut. That's the railing. I might do that in another video. Show you how that works. But I wanted to stamp and colour. Okay. Because we do tend to forget about sets in the annual catalogue when it's Christmas time and we're doing lots of Christmas time stuff. But you know what? This is a Christmas card because in the South Pacific we have a beachy Christmas. Okay, I'm going to use dark pecan pie for the legs and the floor, like the boardwalk of the Surf Life Saving Hut. I haven't been to the beach yet this year, like to swim. It's going to be pretty hot for me to go and get in now. Must be getting old. Okay, now I'm just going to do the legs of the hut. I'm just going to hold it down. But you can see what I mean by I cut my dies out before I colour, because if you spend a whole lot of time, especially if you're doing a lot of blending and making it like a real work of art, and then you die cut it out and you haven't lined it up properly, it's just very tragic. There we go. I think that's right. Now I've got dark real red that I'm going to do on the life buoy, just on these little bits. These little, I don't know what you call these, parts of the life buoy. Okay, and on the flag. So let me just get that done, and I might just go back and just touch up a little bit. Oop, touch up a little bit of my lemon lolly. I haven't gotten right to the edges here. I don't want any gaps. And across here. And I'm also going to grab my peach pie and just touch up a little bit here. Okay, I think that's my hut done. Yep, I'll put those away in a moment. Don't fall off my desk. Okay, so first of all I'm going to get my palm tree, and these are like standalone dies. There is no palm tree in the stamp set, it's just the standalone dies, but you've got a little seagull, you've got sand castles, you've got some shells, you've got another little seagull, you've got a beach umbrella. It's just a really cool set. So I just want to work out how I want my palms to go. If I can get them right. Yeah, look, that will do. So press it down onto a glue dot and just carefully peel it off. And now I'm going to press it down onto my other palm to create my palm. Okay, I think I want to put my palm here. Let me just have a little look. I'm going to put my beach hut up on dimensionals. I'm going to put my tree trunk down straight, like flat. I'll put my fronds up on a dimensional. And now this is where I thought maybe. Oh no, that's quite balanced, I think. I thought I could put, and because my surfboards aren't coloured with blends, there's no colour on the back, whereas I'm going to make sure my little beach hut is pretty much covered so that you can't see. If the flag's hanging over a bit, that doesn't matter, because this is going to be like freestanding. Does that make sense? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get our palm tree down first. Okay, I'm just up to half an hour. I'm nearly done, ladies. Glue back on. And where is my, I've got my old pokey tool. That will have to do. Okay, so I'm going to pop that down here. There we go. And then, I wonder if that's going to be too big for a big dimension. I don't know, that fits. Oh, where's my pokey tool? Backing off. And we're going to put that like so. Then we've got our little beach hut. Okay, so let's put some dimensionals on the back. These, when my dimensionals get a bit close to the finish mark in my class stash, I bring them up to my craft room and I use the edges. I don't expect the ladies to use the edges, but you can, because it works. Oops. And let me just look, I might just use this little edge along here. And you know what, I might, do I need one there? Let's just see how we go. I feel like it's going to rain because it's very humid today. Okay, so if you wanted to put a little dimension, I might put a mini one actually behind my flag, because I don't want it flying off. I've got a little mini one. I've got so many. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's just poke that down behind. There we go. And you know what? I don't know whether I can get one behind there. Probably should have done that beforehand. Let's just see how we go. If it doesn't work, I'll cry. That's too big. Not going to do that. I'll leave that as is. Oh. Okay. We won't persevere with that. Okay, so that's that. Now this is what I'm thinking. Putting my surfboards here. And you can't really see the back of the flag, and it doesn't matter because you can't see it, but when you've coloured with blends, the blends bleed through your cardstock. But this hasn't been coloured with blends. This has been coloured with blending brushes, so that's why there's nothing on the back. And I'm happy to put my surfboards here because you won't be able to see any colour coming through. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So I'm just thinking which one. I haven't quite got that centered, have I? You can tell when I put my surfboards on. Not to worry. Okay, I'm going to do my surfboards. Or should I do my surfboard over here with the yellow? No, I think I like this yellow over here because then it sort of is balanced. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down here on my surfboard. So I'm going to put it on flat. So they're just standing up near the beach hut. Up, 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 up. And same on this one, just down the bottom. And pop that one there. And grab my tissue because I am getting glue spurtage. It's a new tube of glue. That's probably why it's running out quickly. Okay. And there we go. Look how it's coming together. So now I have got something. I've got 2 stylish shaped dies in case I stop up. And I've got the sentiment from... Nope. Where is it? It's from Trucking Along, which is still in the online exclusives. And it's got a Christmas tree that you can put in the back of the little truck. And it's got this Christmas sentiment, wishing you a festive Christmas. And if I'm really clever, which I don't think I am, but anyway, let's have a try. This is basic beige. Did I tell you that the card base was basic beige? I probably should have. Now I am going to bring it down low so I can try and get over the top of it. And if I'm really, really clever, it does fit. I'll move it up now. Okay. Yes. It only just fits. That's why I love photopolymer stamps. See how it just fits. So I am going to put that over here. Now let's get some of these edge pieces for the banner. And put that on our card front, like so. Now I'm not quite sure what bling to put on this because it sort of really doesn't, bling doesn't really go. We used to have, you know what, I'm going to grab some retired ones. This is my little retired bling tin, and I am going to find, which I probably shouldn't, but you know what, I am. It's in here somewhere. I know. Is that Faux sea glass? I'm going to use some of those because I can. So I might use just these little ones down here. I might just put them around the bottom of the palm tree. So if you've got retired stock, you can use it however you like. When, as a demonstrator, if we've got retired stuff in classes, it's not a good idea to use it because people can't buy it. But yeah, this is all my retired bling. I hang on to it. If it's brand new, I just put it in my gift bag, like for when people choose prizes. But yeah, I hang on to my opened ones and I just use them from time to time. But I do not use them in classes. Okay, so back to this set. It's got a really lovely happy birthday. Sending sunshine your way, enjoy today, and wishing you a beautiful day. And I think that's quite appropriate for Christmas. Wishing somebody a beautiful day, a beautiful Christmas day. So I am going to use it. So let me just get that out and grab a block. And I will grab my Misty Moonlight again. So I cut before I colour and I stamp before I stick. They're my two little flagships. I tell my customers when they come to class, cut before you colour and stamp before you stick. So I'm just going to pop that there. And I think that works for a Christmas card, wishing you a beautiful day. And let me grab my glue. So, killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I've done my Make It Monday. I've done a fun fold. And I've done my team challenge card. Now, I have to work full time this week, so I thought, when am I going to get time to make my team challenge card? And then I thought, you know what, I can do it on my Makeup Monday. So there you go. Let me clean those stamps before I stick my lovely card into it, because I don't want to do that. Okay, got a spare banner. So there you go. That is our card for today. I really hope you like it. So this is Christmas in Australia. When our kids were younger, we used to head off on Boxing Day, like so many Australians do, and we used to go up to Foster Tuncurry to Diamond Beach, and we'd have a week or 10 days up there, just in a cabin in a caravan park. And they are some of the best holidays that we ever did with our kids, and the kids still talk about them. So that is our card today, a faux centre step card. And see, the ocean comes around the back as well. See? Ocean in the background. This is sort of sand. I really just sort of thought that paper worked. Oh, sorry, that was too high. I thought that paper worked. And, yeah, and this was my little... I just made it a fraction bigger. It still fits into a C6 envelope. Yep. So you could mail it. I don't think it'd cost any extra. It's not that bulky. So that's my Latte Love one from earlier in the year, and this is my Beach Day Christmas card. So let's go back to Faceview. Hi. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my South Pacific Australia themed Christmas card today. Have a look at what's in the annual catalogue, especially with that seasonal sale coming up on Wednesday through to Friday. So you can grab yourself a bargain. So, yep, stamp die bundles, stamp punch bundles are on sale. The stamps and the dies separately are not on sale. But yeah, have a look. So, thank you for watching. I shall see you on Wednesday for Card and a Cuppa. I will have to pre-record it. So you'll probably see me in this dress again, because I'm going to do that now. But yeah, that's because I'm working the whole week this week, so doing some holiday relief. So I will see you on Wednesday at 3 p.m. for Card and a Cuppa. Thank you for watching. Please like and share my channel as I continue to grow it. Thank you. Bye-bye.